Hi, today is the 23rd, 2016. At least I think it's the 23rd. And here I am at home, and here's what's going on. The last couple days wasn't really nothing going on. I went to the library, got some new books. Thursday went to Goodwill, both Goodwills, and then today I went to my club. Well, the club is what I wanted to talk about today, because there's this, we were talking about birthday bingo at my club, and here's the issue. I mean, I had a lot of fun at my club. I played Apples to Apples. We played Kerplunk, and then we played RCL, right, center, left, and then which is like a game. If those of you who have not heard of Apples to Apples, it's a game with like cards, and then you have to write down what your choice is for what it says on the card to fill in the blank. And the first person to get like 4 cards or 7 cards wins. And then Kerplunk is you have to grab the sticks without knocking any marbles over. Well, the game was pretty quick because we ended up losing all of our marbles. So yeah, and then the RCL is a game where you shake 3 dice, and they either say right. They're not your average game dice like for Yahtzee. They say either right, center, or left on them, or safe, and that's where there's a hole in it. And so that was fun, and some of us and you got 3 chips, and you got to put them like left, right, or center. Basically, you have to know you have to be able to know right and left. Basically, you have to understand right and left. Anyway, or opposites. So anyway, that was fun. And now here's the actual issue. Birthday bingo, when we were talking about it, that's not for a few weeks yet. Because in a couple weeks it's bowling, and then the week after, and then the session after that is, and then the following 2 weeks is birthday bingo. Or as one of the women calls it, birthday bingo bash, BBB. The thing with BBB is you cannot keep, the first prize you get. You have to trade it in for something else. Now that, for me, that could be a huge problem, because either it would end up being something that I don't like the texture of. There's these things called loofahs that you use in your bath. I do not like the texture of those. I mean, they're trying to make it fun and all that kind of stuff, but I said no, I would not trade in my prize. Apparently, they don't get that some people have texture issues, and half their people have autism at this program. So, you don't realize this. Or as far as I know, some of their people have autism. So you don't realize, they do not understand, some of those people with autism have been there for years, and they still don't, ouch, sorry, hit the trash can with my foot. Anyway, concrete that I use as a trash can, as an improvised trash can. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, well, because it was just here and we thought, hey, why not use this as a trash can? But anyway, or I had it here from something else, from groceries or something, from my groceries and stuff. Like I said, anyway, the Saturday Night Club, they're having birthday bingo, and you have to trade in your prize. Once you get it, you cannot keep it, except for when you go home with the final prize. Problem is, it could either be something I really don't like bubbles or something, which is okay because I could just give the prize to somebody else, to somebody from my home or something, or we could use it at my home. Or it could be something that is not a good texture with me and that will trigger me, like scrunchies and stuff like that. Or it could be something I'm allergic to. So that, especially strawberry. If you get those healthier candies and they have the healthier options for $1, that, be careful, because that could be a problem, because I am allergic to real strawberries. So that's why I'm going to bring up my concerns with our program coordinator here at the house. And I'm going to have her talk to Park and Rec, because there is no way this trading thing is going to work. I know it's supposed to be fun, but when you got someone that has allergic reactions and will not touch some certain textures, that's not fun. And real eggs. I do not like the texture of real eggs. They cannot bring in real eggs. So that's another issue. And so I am going to see if they can get rid of the trading thing for that day, or if they cannot do the trading thing that day because of the fact that there's certain textures that trigger behaviors, and there's certain textures I can't handle, and things like that. And that could be a real big problem. So they really need to be careful when they choose prizes, because they cannot give me something that has real strawberry powder or real strawberries. Or they can't give me real strawberries. They can't give me... Oh, and here's another thing. They cannot, if it's stuffed animals, they cannot be the rougher... well, they can be the rougher texture. It's just they got to be a little more careful with that, because... They got to be careful with what kind they are. Because some of that stuff is uncomfortable on my hands because of the eczema. And so that could be an issue. Although the animals that I get from the dollar store aren't really that bad. The dolls are, though. Because they, the hands are the parts that cause it to be scratchy. But that's tolerable, because I just grab onto the hands I do like to hold on to, even though they scratch me. But anyway, I do still play with those. But anyway, it's more you have to be careful with glitter and loofahs. I cannot have those kind of prizes, because for me, that wouldn't be very appropriate, because I do not like the texture. And the strawberry powder, real strawberry powder, they have to read the labels on candy and make sure it's not one of those healthy candies, because if it is healthy, then there could be a problem. So they got to be careful with, or then there could be a problem if it's real strawberry. So that's another issue they have, that I have. They don't have it, it's just that I'm really concerned because there's some issues with some of the, if they, who knows. I'm in danger of coming in contact with glitter and scrunchies, that's what we call loofahs, when I'm at a dollar store or whatever, or if they're dollar store prizes. I'm in danger of coming in contact with those. So that could be a problem. Same thing with real eggs. Or anything that looks like a real egg, or Cadbury's, I don't mind. They look like real eggs, but they don't feel like that. But anyway, they need to really be careful. So, before I go calling the cavalry, I want to ask you guys, what do you think I should do in this situation? How do you think I should handle this situation? Because I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to talk to the program coordinator, but I also wanted to ask you guys and see if you guys had any ideas. Because I'm really concerned. And the people that run it are Parks and Rec, they're called. And that's the company. And so we need to really... and so I'm thinking of having the program coordinator talk to them and see if they can't make some changes when it comes to that because of texture sensitivity and stuff. Because I really want to be included with everybody in the games, in the bingo. And the only way they can include me is if they make changes, they modify it, because otherwise it's not going to work. And let me tell you, I did pretty well with some of the games, even though half the games were not, even though I played 3 games, but they were not even modified, and I did well in them. So, yeah. But anyway, it's just the prizes, they need to be a little more careful when it comes to those. I mean, I know they're dollar prizes, but still they need to be somewhat careful of what is handed to me, because it could be something I will not even touch. So, yeah. So that's why I'm asking you guys, what do you guys think I should do? Put it in the comment section. What do you guys think I should do? Thank you for watching.